Well, hello, I'm David Freeman with Is That Really in the Bible? Patrick Henry said this. He said, should I keep back my opinion at such a time, through fear of giving offense, I should consider myself guilty of treason toward my country. You know, sometimes you can't hold back your opinion. You need to say what needs to be said, because it needs to be said. Whether you hate it or not, or people disagree with you, it doesn't matter. There comes a time when you should not hold back your opinion, because your opinion is just as important as the buffoon beside you, who always wants to give his opinion. So I want to deal with a subject today. Should a Christian be involved in politics? Now, a lot of Christians would probably say, well, no, a Christian should just sit back and practice. We should just practice our religion. You know, read the Bible, live the Christian life, and not get involved in any type of voting or politics. So should a Christian get involved in voting and politics? Now, you know, there's a lot of churches out there that don't vote. There's a lot of Christians. I think it's 1/3 of the Christians don't even bother voting because they feel like they shouldn't be involved in that. They're above that. They're beyond that. They're whatever. You know, I don't know exactly the reason. One of the reasons I've heard is that, well, it's a stain on my character to choose between the lesser of two evils. And you got to understand, when you're voting for a president or anything, you are choosing, that's all you're doing. You're choosing between the lesser of two evils. And so a lot of Christians sort of perceive that as, well, they must perceive it as, well, I'm perfect, and for me to choose the lesser of two evils would make me imperfect, and so I don't vote, you know, which is utter nonsense. Now, you know, when God looks at a Christian, all he sees is imperfection. You know, he doesn't have a lot of good choices, really, when you think about it. I guess he could choose between the lesser. When he calls a person, he's choosing between the lesser of two evils, maybe. I don't know. Or sometimes he might call the most rotten person out there just to teach him a lesson that he can change his life. But anyway, in 1 Samuel 8 and verse 6, it says this, "But this thing despised Samuel when they said, 'Give us a king to judge us.' And Samuel prayed unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Samuel, Hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected you, Samuel, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them." Now, what you got to understand is this. From this point in history, when we said, you know, Israel said, we don't want God ruling over us, give us a king like the other nation, give us a president. From that time forward, the only choice you had when voting was to choose the lesser of two evils. So don't let that slip past you. Okay.
Check us out on the web at isthatreallyinthebible.com.